In-ear monitors and even some headphones provide really good isolation from outside sounds for the musicians on stage. That's a good thing in that it allows musicians to really focus on what they're hearing, on the music that's going on, but it also creates a problem in that now communication between different people on stage or between the leader and the rest of the team is very difficult or almost impossible in a regular verbal way. There are a few challenges that come up with in-ear monitor systems as well. And today I wanted to tell you about one of those problems in specific and a solution that we have to solve that problem. When I was leading worship back when in-ear monitors were just being introduced, I was constantly frustrated at how I could communicate with the rest of my team without having to resort to waving my hands to get people's attention, holding up pieces of music and hoping that it could see what the title was, those kinds of things.
I know my worship leader is trying to communicate to me. I just can't understand what he's trying to say.
We have a great solution for this problem, and it's the Radial Hotshot DM1, or HS-DM1. It's a simple little device, but it's very effective, and what it does is it allows you to be able to privately communicate with the rest of the people on your worship team through the same mic that you use to sing out into the audience with. Here's how it works. There's a single input that takes the output of your microphone, your main microphone, and there are two outputs. Output 1 takes the main signal from your mic and feeds it to the house mixer, and that's the signal that the people hear when you sing normally into the mic. The second output would feed your monitor system. Now this could be a separate monitor mixing system like an Aviom or Hearback, or it could just be the monitor section in your own console that you're going to feed back up to the stage. The HS-DM1 actually does nothing most of the time. It lets the normal signal of your mic pass through so the audience can hear you singing. But when you want to communicate with the rest of your worship team privately, all you have to do is push your foot down on this temporary toggle switch. And as long as you have this pushed down, you are muting the output to the main audience, and you're sending that signal that comes from the mic into the monitor system. So as long as you hold this down, whatever you say gets fed into what they're hearing in the in-ears, and the rest of the audience doesn't hear that. You just got to be careful that you are pressing down when you want to speak to only the worship team, and you let up the rest of the time. So the Radial HS-DM1 is a really affordable and effective solution for that problem that we described about not being able to communicate with your worship team when they're wearing in-ear monitors. This particular device is to be used with dynamic microphones that don't require phantom power. If you do need to use a device like this with condenser mics that need phantom power, we have models for that as well. If you have any questions about this particular product or want to order one, please give us a call at 1-800-426-8664.